why I don't have kids. Let's take a moment and soak in that question. It's a lot to cover. As a phlebotomist, I am faced every day with the task of drawing children. And today, a mother of a very young kid, I was holding the arm for another phlebotomist, asked if I or we had any children, and I told her not yet. And I thought that would be an interesting topic to talk about here. I guess my age, I'm 31, that's not like terribly old, but it's not young to where people are saying, oh, she's so young. I guess start from the beginning. My very first relationship was when I was 18. And I guess the only way to make this possible is to not date, but I was trying to date because I really love the idea of a companion and everything like that. But I got in a relationship when I was 18, and my whole idea was abstinence until marriage, and I kept with that through so many different relationships, and it's even ended so many different relationships. And because like I'm not like the most intellectual person, so our conversations are not like the most crazy, like wild, like stimulating conversations. So the next step in relationships are more progressed than I guess other people, or I'm just being like pressured extra. I don't know. But that's a story for another time. But anyways, what I was saying is I was trying to be abstinent, and each guy that I dated was trying to not be abstinent, I guess. And it was hard to keep a relationship going with them knowing that, and their ideas being not that idea. So a lot of relationships ended because of that. But going through like a relationship that I like in my heart, like my whole mind, my whole heart was so invested at the age of 22, and that person was no different than all the other people. And like there's more and more pressure, and to the point of like it ending terribly, and me having a lot of mental illness, which I'm trying to sort out with ketogenic diet and medicine, as I've mentioned before. So once I started developing serious mental issues at the age of 22, I definitely did not want to have a baby or a family or anything, knowing that I could probably not be able to take care of the child or the partner, and not be able to hold on to a partner because I wasn't fully there myself. And so consequences of mental illness just started to outweigh the joy of what a family could bring me. So I held off, and I said, oh yeah, that was just a fluke, like that one time it happened, like mental illness, and I'm better now. And that was just not the case, and it continued to come back each time I had like a serious relationship. This is sounding really bad because like there's a lot of like pressure and coercion and all that went into it, and my mind not being able to handle it, and like mental blocks of why I'm so this way, um why I'm so like, you can't touch me, you can't do anything with me, like all that stuff. It's like there's a lot of mind stuff, head stuff going on. Like your mind is just like, my mind is just like blocking everything off. But that is actually also my decision of, I don't want to have children right now. Like I don't feel ready. I went in and out of the hospital 5 times until I was 27. And I told myself after the last break is that I would wait 3 years to be able to even consider having children. And we're at year 4, and the last couple of relationships that I've been into have been very long distance. Like I'm on the West Coast, they're on the East Coast, and so the first year-long relationship, I barely even talked to the person on the phone or FaceTimed or anything. We just texted or Snapchatted, and I kind of liked the idea of like not being able to have any physical contact. This sounds like I'm just like some, I don't know, prude or something, but if you don't want to do stuff, you're not a prude. You're just like a wholesome girl that may have some mental problems. Anyways, no. May have some dilemmas about having children or doing things that could cause having children. So, so I had that relationship for a year, and it just ended, and I had a friend who I would visit and everything like that, who is more of like a emotional, intelligent, like person who I could confide things in, and like hug and everything like that. Not everything, but like, just like be more comfortable with, but not, I'm Christian, I'm going to get excluded for saying this stuff, but I just had a lot of experiences that I didn't like, and the people sometimes would not care, and there's a lot of stuff like that happens, like if you're a person who's trying to stay abstinent, but sometimes it's the situation that you're in, but sometimes it's the person that you're with, and then there's the boyfriend that I have currently, who is far away, and we plan to meet in the future, and we're not planning on having like children right away, but eventually like that's the plan. But it's been 4 years since I've been out of the hospital, but those 4 years have not been without medical interventions for my mind. I take medicine and I should be going to therapy, and I am on the keto diet. So with all those things combined, my hope is in the future to move over to the West Coast, not the West Coast, the East Coast, and where he lives, and have a nicer environment for myself, for my mind. Like, I think all of you people who are watching my YouTube channel and like go this deep into my channel, like you want to listen to me for 10 minutes. I live in Stockton and you guys know that. And so I am not in the good environment. Moving would be a lot better, and I feel like in a few years, in a couple years, like down the road, have a little family, little babies. So that's why I don't have babies. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.